Hey loves, it's Angelica. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If this is the first time you're seeing me, I post videos twice a week, every single week, with a lot of shorts in between, a little bit of hair care, a little bit of lifestyle. Today is a combination of everything, okay? I'm talking about all my beauty favorites from the year. And don't get discouraged if you don't see a favorite product. Mostly it's new products that I discovered, maybe tried for the first time, used for the first time this year, and I'm in love with them. If you want to see like my overall like all-time favorites that I keep using even now, including this year, you can watch my previous like Sephora sale recommendations. And now that it's the end of the year, I think it's the perfect time to share this because one, the sales are still running, I'm sure, until the beginning of January. So if you're looking for new products to buy and you didn't shop on Black Friday, now is the next best time to buy. So we have hair care, skin care, a little bit of body care, and makeup. So let's get into it. Get yourself a drink, a little cup of tea, whatever you want, and let's get into it. So we are starting with hair care because I'm sure that is why you clicked on this video. The first hair care product, this is not in any particular order, is the Amika Hydro Rush Deep Conditioner. You know, the Soul Food one is my all-time favorite, and it still is. But as you can see, I have made a significant dent in this. It is really good. It is honestly so similar to the Soul Food mask, but the texture is slightly different. It has their iconic Amika scent. It is extremely hydrating. It's softening, it's moisturizing. What I like to use this for is I love to pair this with K18. So if you don't know, when you use K18, you're supposed to leave it in your hair. You can rinse it out if you like, but for such an expensive product, if it's meant to be left in, I'm leaving it in. So whenever I'm doing K18, I do a reverse deep conditioning treatment, which means I put this on my hair before I shampoo it. I leave it in my hair for like 20 to 30 minutes. Then I proceed with my shampoo. And then instead of using any kind of conditioner or deep conditioner, I go straight in with my K18. I leave it in my hair and then I proceed with my moisturizing routine. So this is what I love it for, but I use it as well just the same way I use any other deep conditioner. I love it, highly recommend it. The next hair care product is one that really surprised me because I was not expecting anything. To be fair, I haven't used much hair care from L'Oreal, but this is the L'Oreal Everpure leave-in conditioner. It is the Moisture 21-in-1 spray, and if the name sounds a little bit familiar, it's because it is very similar to the Pureology 21 Benefits, whatever. The Pureology leave-in, that is my favorite leave-in conditioner of all time. And so when I saw this, I figured this might be very similar, especially because L'Oreal owns Pureology. This is actually extremely similar. It works so well. It is a great alternative. I'm pretty sure it's about half the price for the same amount, I think. Works amazingly, hydrates the hair, feels really soft. I like to use this before I blow dry, after I blow dry, any stage in my hair care routine. I absolutely love this, highly recommend it. Also, none of this is sponsored, but I will link every single product in this video as much as I can, whatever I can find, and in the description box below. I'm either shopping from Amazon or Sephora or whatever. The next hair care product is an oil, and I found this unexpectedly. I just walked into a store. I saw an oil I'd never seen before. I figured, let's look at the ingredients. The ingredients really intrigued me, and now I'm hooked. It is the oil. It is called Kesh King. This is an Ayurvedic oil. I found it at an Indian store, but it's available on Amazon, which is why I can't believe I hadn't heard about it before. I just randomly found it in a store this year because this has like over 100 or 150,000 positive reviews on Amazon. And I'm like, why have I never heard about this? The reason why I've been staying away from Indian oils like this, like amla and stuff like that, is because every single time I'm like, oh, amla oil, oh, a mixture of Ayurvedic oils. I look at the ingredient list and the first ingredient is mineral oil. This one doesn't have any artificial oils, and it's got all the most popular Indian hair growth herbs like, like Bringraj, if I'm pronouncing that right, Brahmi. It even has Centella asiatica, curry. This stuff is amazing, and I'm seeing such a big difference in the rate of my hair growth already. It is amazing. I highly recommend it. But there is one little caveat. I have a terrible sense of smell, so I don't really smell that much. However, it does have a very strong, spicy smell, My sister is very sensitive to scents, and she says that she says this smells like toilet cleaner. So do with that information what you will. However, I think it works. And the way I use it is only once a week. I just leave it in my hair overnight and then I wash my hair the next morning usually. So even if I didn't like the smell, it's not like it stays in your hair and I wash it out. It works perfectly fine. The next hair product I'm absolutely loving this year is, oh, there's some hair on it. It's these Viore shampoo and conditioner bars. This was very unexpected because I didn't have a positive image of bar for hair growth. Just because I associate bars with like bathing soap and like old school face soaps, and they're just always like kind of drying. They don't really do much, and I'd never want to use it on my face or on my hair. It would be like body only. But oh my God, these products are amazing. These ones are in the packages. The one I'm using that's currently in the shower is in this holder that it also came with. It's like a little bamboo. It's made out of bamboo and it's like a dumpling steamer type situation. So this is the shampoo bar that I've already used like 4 times, 5 times. And this is the conditioner bar. And they are made with rice water that is specifically taken from the Yao women. Like they work with the Yao women in China to curate these products. They are all infused with rice water, which you know I absolutely love. And I have just fallen in love with these. My new favorite everyday, or let me say like very often shampoo conditioner. It's sulfate free, all the harsh ingredients free, and I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure almost all of them are very similar. It's just like different scents and they smell so good. I've even put my sisters onto them. The next hair care product is, I guess you can call it a tool, but it is this paddle brush from Paul Mitchell. Now, it is the 427 paddle brush. This has amazed me simply because I have very thick, coarse hair, and I really struggle when it comes to finding brushes that actually work well in my hair because brushes just don't usually work that well for me. It's either the bristles start to bend, they melt with the heat of my blow dryer, and I just go through brushes a lot. And before this, my ultimate brush that I kept repurchasing over and over and over again was the wet brush. But I had to repurchase it so many times because the bristles would continue to bend continuously. This one is what I use to blow dry my hair every single time I blow dry my hair. And I've blow dried my hair with this multiple times. I've used this on my sister's hair, both of them, and it is amazing. It is my new favorite brush, extremely durable. Whenever it is that it gets damaged, I will be purchasing another one, and I don't think it's going to get damaged anytime soon because it is super durable and the price is really affordable. It might even be cheaper than the wet brush, but you can check the price when you click the link. Now, I saved this hair care product for the last one because it is the most expensive, like by far. And this is, I would say it's only needed if it's absolutely necessary. Like if you're experiencing very stunted growth, if you're experiencing hair loss, traction, alopecia, anything like that. And this is my LED, this is my low-level laser therapy helmet from iRestore. I did a partnership with them right at the beginning of the year, and I've been using this consistently about 3 times a week, every week. This is what the helmet looks like, and this is the inside of it. It has both LEDs and lasers in it. And basically it combines the best of both because red light therapy, which is LED therapy, covers a much wider surface area, but it doesn't go as deep into the follicle. But then the lasers go deeper into the follicles, but they don't spread that wide. So when you find a machine that's like only lasers, it like doesn't cover much surface area on the scalp. But then when you find ones that are LED only, it might not go as deep into the scalp, even though those are also extremely effective. For this year, this is the one I've been using and I am absolutely obsessed. It makes such a big difference. And I've just noticed like an overall immediate change with health in my hair. Another thing is, even though it's not necessarily advertised as this, when it comes to stuff like dandruff and scalp issues, I don't really get dandruff anymore and my scalp is extremely healthy, and healthy hair starts at the scalp and at the follicle. So taking care of your scalp is extremely important. So if you're looking to try low-level laser therapy, I would highly suggest this one, which is the one I've been using the most this year. Now let's move on to body care because I think I only have 1 or 2 products, maybe just one. It is the almond shower oil from L'Occitane. As you can see, I just got the refill pack because it was like $10 more or something like that for the original packaging. And I was like, I can just decant it into my own glass bottle. So that's what I did. The glass bottle is in my bathroom. This is what's left. Whenever I need to top up, I top up with this. This is 500 mils and it is absolutely worth it because it is a more expensive product and I've always wanted it just because I know it feels luxurious, it smells really nice, but I wasn't sure if it was worth it. But oh my God, it is amazing. If it's one of the days where I'm feeling exhausted, I don't want to use lotion, but I just want to take a quick dip in the shower, this actually has lathering agents in it, so it will lather on your body like a soap. So I just use this as my soap and my leave-on oil, scrub it on, get in the shower, get out, my skin feels moisturized and I head straight to bed. But when I use it more often in the way that it's intended to be used, I like to use it as a last step when I'm doing like my everything shower. So it's not a product I use every day. I use it like once or twice a week when I've done like my exfoliating and then I do my body scrub, and then I put this on just with my hands because I've already like exfoliated with gloves, and I rub it all over my skin and then rinse it off and it just leaves a really nice film. But then I do go ahead and still moisturize when I get out of the shower. It just leaves the most amazing smell and leaves your skin feeling so nice and supple and luxe. It's definitely like a product that you don't absolutely need, but if you want to feel like you're treating yourself and you just want to feel bougie, this is the product I highly recommend. Now for skincare, I did buy skincare for the first time in like 2 years this year. So I do have a few products that I'm really obsessed with that I've been using like for the last couple months, but not the entire year, but I'm in love. The first one is the From Green Cleansing Oil from Purito. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. I use this every single day or any day when I'm wearing sunscreen or makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup or sunscreen, I don't usually feel the need to use this oil, but almost every day I wear sunscreen. Most of the days I wear sunscreen, so I do use this to double cleanse. It is extremely lightweight, very effective. It just melts the makeup easily off the skin. It does not burn the eyes, which is a really big thing for me because I do have sensitive-ish eyes and I hate products that burn my eyes. This does not do that. Of course, you don't want to put it in your eyes, but if it accidentally goes into your eyes, you're going to be perfectly fine. The next product is the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. And this is my daily, everyday cleanser. I wasn't sure if this was going to work well for my skin type because it says it's from normal to oily skin and I have normal to dry skin to very dry skin. But this is very hydrating. And as you can see, it's not clear. It's like a little creamy sort of. It just lathers so perfectly and it cleans your skin really well without leaving your skin feeling dry or tight at all. It is just an amazing cleanser. Also doesn't burn the eyes. I've been using this every single night and it is extremely effective. Now, my next cleanser is one that I only use in the morning or if it's a day when I literally didn't use any sunscreen and I barely have any thick skincare on my skin. And this is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice 5.5 Soft Cleansing Gel. This is the unscented version. This is the softest cleanser I've ever used in my life. Like, it feels soft is the best way I can describe it. And I think the only way you'd know what it feels like is if you actually try it. It is just extremely smooth and hydrating. It lathers, but it doesn't create like a thick, rich foam. And so this is specifically for the morning. Like if I use the thick product the night before and I still feel like I have product on my face, which is very rare. I'm talking like once every 2 weeks, possibly. That's when I would use this. But on most days, it's just like if I didn't wear sunscreen that day, or I'm not back in the gym yet because I'm on a little break. And once I go back to the gym, when I come home from the gym, I will be like, I'll have some sweat set on my face. So this is what I'll use before I go in and do my morning routine, which consists of this other product I've been using every single day that I knew I would like it, but I like it a lot more than I thought. And this is the Nambuzin Toner. It is the number 3, the Super Glowing Essence. And this is what it looks like. I thought this was going to be like your basic toner because when you look at it in the packaging, it looks very light. This feels like a rich serum. And I love when my toners feel like serums because I have dry skin. And sometimes when a toner is just super watery, I just feel like it's more of a basic essence that is just a prep step before I go in with another hydrating toner and potentially a serum. But this feels like a serum and a toner altogether. It does contain brightening ingredients like vitamin C, and I think it even has glutathione, but it's not lightening. It's just very brightening. And I've noticed that I've already lightened up in certain areas in my face, like around my nose, the corners of my mouth, and right by my eyes here. That's the only place where I experience sort of darkness. But this is extremely effective and I've been loving it. And another product I've been pairing it with every morning is my, oh, it's looking so dirty, Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum, which contains ginseng and retinol. It actually has like a yellowish tint to it, and that's great for brightening under the eyes. Now, I actually don't have like natural darkness under my eyes, like eye bags or dark circles. I only get darkness under my eyes if I've literally like, you know, when people say, oh, you look like you haven't had enough sleep, that's when I have like a little bit of darkness, but it's still not very dark. However, this has significantly like brightened the area and then the corners of my eyes. And then I also drag this down under my nose as well in the same place where I use this. I feel like this is just a perfect combination. I thought it would be more of just like a cream, but is in the middle of a cream and a serum, and it spreads really well. It is so much, especially for the price. I will absolutely be repurchasing this, probably even a 2-pack because I know I like it that much. This is one of the best eye creams I've used ever, and I use it every single morning. Also, if you're going to be doing your makeup and you experience dryness under your eyes, this can really help as well. And so far, it has never pilled under my makeup. Now, this next product is another one that shocked me from L'Oreal, and it is the sunscreen, which is the Daily UV Lotion, and it's the Broad Spectrum 50. The reason why this shocked me is because whenever I try these kind of drugstore sunscreens, I find that they leave a white cast. They feel very weird. They've got like a gritty sort of texture and they just don't work. This feels like a Korean sunscreen. Like when you put it on your skin, it's more like a watery serum. Like if you've ever tried the Biore sunscreen, this is very similar to that, except the Biore tends to burn my eyes if it goes into my eyes. This does not burn my eyes. It is very smooth. It leaves a nice glowy finish. So if you're looking for something that's matte, this might not be for you. It is extremely effective. Of course, it's very lightweight, so you have to shake it well before using it, like all sunscreens. But I highly recommend. I'm absolutely in love and it's very affordable. And now for this skincare product, I left it for the last skincare product because it is ridiculous. Okay, not ridiculously, but it is very expensive. However, I am in love with it. And the funny thing is I've had this just unopened for months, like close to a year. And I didn't really know where to use it in my routine. I figured I'd use it like a toner step and I just thought, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. But for some reason, I just decided to use it this year. I'm in love. I use it almost every day now. This is the Decorte AQ Absolute Softening Emulsion. It is a Japanese brand and I've been using a bunch of their products in my skincare already. They did send me PR sometime last year. And this is just one of the products that I didn't find this place for in my routine until I started seeing this serum from Tier, which I actually bought, that a lot of people were using before their makeup and it left their skin feeling so glassy. And then there's the Rhode Glazing Milk that everyone is obsessed with. And they're like, it leaves your skin glowy and bouncy. It gives you that glass skin effect. And I was just thinking, I wish I had a product. Then I was like, wait a minute. I remember having a product that's like in the middle of a serum and a toner and a moisturizer, but I didn't know what to do with it. And so I went and got this. OMG. This might be one of the most transformative products I found this entire year. And I don't like to recommend skincare that's expensive, especially because you have other Korean and Japanese skincare products that I feel like do the exact same thing, but not for the crazy price. But if there was any single thing, especially for this same brand, Decorte, because it's not a cheap brand, if I could only repurchase one item from them, it would be this, shockingly. You know what? I'm just going to put a little bit of it on my hand so you can see. This is what the packaging looks like. It is a pump bottle. And I usually only use like half of a pump for my entire face. You don't even need a full pump. But as you can see, it's like very milky. It's lightweight. It's like a serum and a toner and a moisturizer. And it just leaves the most perfect glowy sheen. It even has a little bit of a tacky feeling before it gets fully dry. And I even used it before my makeup today. I've been using it at night, and whenever the weather is warm, even though I have really naturally dry skin, I use this on my skin after all my skincare, and I don't even have to go in with a moisturizer afterwards. When I wake up in the morning, my skin feels smoother and it's glowy. This is amazing. If you're looking to try something that's a little bougie, a little more luxury, that's just like not a necessary step in your routine, but it's an extra luxury step just to treat yourself, try this product. Oh, I have one hair care product I forgot to mention. This is not a new product. I've had it for years. I've used it, but I never really paid attention to it. And I would use it more on my sister's hair because I thought it wouldn't work on mine. But this year I absolutely fell in love with it. And I think if you have textured hair that's prone to frizz, that every time you straighten it, it just feels like it doesn't look amazing, but is also one of the best heat protectors, try the Amika Blockade Heat Defense Serum. As you can tell, one of my favorite hair care brands is Amika. Every single product is like either amazing or still better. Even if it's not your favorite, it's still better than a lot of hair care products. This is my new favorite heat protectant. It is absolutely amazing. It smells amazing, like a luxury salon scent. It works really well. It lasts for ages. I'm not even halfway. And it just leaves your hair feeling silky, smooth, shiny. If you're looking for a new heat protector, this is the one. And isn't their packaging just so pretty? Okay, now for makeup. I'm gonna try and rush through this because I know you guys don't really ask that much about my makeup. The first two products are also from L'Oreal. I have been into L'Oreal this year because I don't know what it is, but this year they just changed the game with everything. They're like back and better. These two blushes are the Lumi blushes. There's this one, which is in the color Glowy True Rose. It is what is on my cheeks today. And then there's the Dewy Worth It. I usually like to use these two together or just this one on its own. This one doesn't really have any shimmer in it, but it still looks nice and like glowy and like fresh on your face. This one does have shimmer in it, but it doesn't look shiny. It just looks like a nice like lit from within look. And I like to wear this even when I'm not wearing any makeup. It blends extremely well. I don't really tend to go for these kind of liquid blushes because I find that they go really patchy on the cheeks, but these just blend really, really well. I'm absolutely in love with them. And then the next, I think everything I have here for the makeup is a duo. The next things are from Kiko, and it's these two lip glosses. I am obsessed with them. This one is number 21. It's the Hydra lip gloss, and it is one of the most amazing glosses. I think this is the smoothest lip gloss I've ever used in my life. Like, I've never had a gloss that goes on so smooth. It's extremely long lasting. I'm wearing it today and it's actually mixed with this one. This one is also extremely smooth, which is surprising because it is very glittery. You wouldn't expect a glittery, sparkly lip gloss to feel nice and smooth on the lips. It's really nice and bright, and it coats your lips, and it just makes everything look so good. And this is in the number 5. Even though the color is really light, I feel like as a lip gloss topper and lipstick topper, it can go on almost like any skin tone. And then next we have 2 more lip products, and these are from Sachu, and these are the lip liner stay-ins. I actually have 3, but these are the colors that I use the most. One is Clover, and that's the lip liner on my lips right now. And this one is in the shade Mauve. So this one is more like a pinky mauve color, and this one is more like a deep brown. As you can see, it's what's around my lips right now. And one, I like the user experience. It's really fun. You put it on your lips, you peel it off to take it off, and it leaves a stain that lasts the entire day. Like, the only time it's gonna get off is if you use a cleansing oil to wash it off. And the reason why I love this so much is because if you're eating food, if you're going out somewhere and you don't want to constantly reapply your lip liner, this will stay as the perfect base. You can use it by itself like I have today, or you can use a little bit of a lip liner just like around the edges of your lips. But as the day goes on, after you've eaten and done everything, even if everything is rubbed off your lips and you just want to touch up with lip gloss, you won't have to touch up your lip liner because this will stay all day. All you have to do is do a lip gloss on top and you're good. And it's also great for every day, even like in the gym, whether you're going to sweat or anything, just put this on in the morning and then put a clear lip gloss and you're done. Absolutely love them. I think these are even on sale right now. And then next, I've got 2 more setting sprays. The first one is one I have been absolutely wanting to try for so long. I got these Kiko ones from the Kiko store in Dubai. I feel like I've got this stuff from everywhere. I got this setting spray. It's the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and I've been wanting to try this for years. And I didn't even get this. My sister bought it for me when she went to Greece this year, and she brought it back for me and my other sister. We were so happy. This is the most amazing setting spray. Like, it just feels so great. And you'd think paying a premium for setting spray is kind of useless because, to be honest, I didn't really see the use in setting sprays before. But this really makes a difference. It just like refreshes your makeup while it sets it. It doesn't look dry. It doesn't have a weird smell. It is just like the perfect all-rounder setting spray. Like, if you could only have one, I would recommend this is the one. But if you want a setting spray that's like hairspray for your face, I would suggest the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Mist. This setting mist is, from what I've heard, I've never tried the One Size setting spray, but One Size, apparently this is a perfect alternative. This is the absolute definition of hairspray for your face. It even kind of smells like hairspray, so make sure you don't breathe in with your nose and don't open your eyes while you're spraying this because it is kind of strong. Even the smell is a little strong. However, it will set your makeup in place. Your makeup will not budge. You can wear it all day. And the reason why I love it is because I have naturally very dry skin, and setting sprays like this, apparently even the One Size, I haven't tried it yet, but apparently that one leaves your skin very like dry and matte so that your makeup doesn't move. But for me, that can make my skin kind of like crack. This one still has like a light glowy finish, even though it has like that hold feeling. Like, even when you just spray it on, once it's dry and you touch your face, you're like, there's going to be no transfer here. Like, this is perfect. So I highly recommend this. Let me know what your favorite product was in the comment section below. And don't forget to check the description box for all the links to all the products that I mentioned. Thank you so much for watching. Hit my face right there to subscribe if you didn't in the beginning, and watch this video to know what my favorite products are of all time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.